you own investment properties? Why? If you do not own investment properties, why not?
I did own real estate investment property until 2010-11 real estate market burst. It was a traumatic experience for me, and so I lost everything, like straight up. Now that I've come back, and I'm doing really, really well, I'm now reconsidering becoming a real estate investor. Again, putting it into my portfolio because I know the value. All right, I understand that, but I think I had to work through the trauma of starting over.
Sure. So initially, I did not own investment property because I thought engineering was my lane and my passion, and I needed to stay in my lane. But during COVID, we moved and decided to keep our existing property as a rental property.
Okay.
And I realized that in that process, that I really can do this. So it's something for me. Okay. So the long answer is yes, we do have an investment property, our first investment property, and are looking forward to more.
Okay, and so you do it because?
I do it because, to be quite honest, I want my kids to have homes when they finish school and to be able to come back. I live in the Washington, D.C. area, so by the time they come out of school, homes are not going to be affordable for them. So I'd like to have homes for them to live in to start with.
For generational wealth.
For generational wealth.
I love it.
Yes.
So I absolutely have investment properties in my portfolio. Okay. I love corporate housing, so we do properties for corporate housing. I have several multifamily units, and then I also have Airbnbs, luxury Airbnbs.
Awesome. So why do you do that?
Passive income, generational wealth, and assets. It's a great tax strategy as well.
Well, I don't, and I'm actually in the process of getting ready to own an investment property. Okay. Actually, it's something that we inherited from our in-laws, and we're planning to then also keep our property that we currently own and then to invest that.
Okay, perfect. And then why do you want to own investment property?
I think it's important because it creates generational wealth. I think it's important because it allows you to have options and opportunity. And I mean, I think that's what real estate is, right? I mean, it's kind of, I think, also a pathway for financial freedom. And it also allows you, again, to have multiple opportunities and streams of income. So that's why I think it's a great idea to have investment property.
So I do not own investment property. I was getting ready to purchase my very first investment property last May. And right at the moment when I was about, literally, I had told my real estate agent, submit the contract. We submitted the contract. The HOA, it was in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, North Myrtle Beach specifically. They changed their rules around short-term rentals. And I was like, pull out. So that's why, and that spooked me. So I just sat on it for a minute.
So you got spooked out by the process. You might need a little more information so you can jump in there and get it going.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect.
I do invest in property. I'm working with the Bow sister right now on an investment property in California. It's a hotel.
Okay.
And we did it because we wanted to expand our portfolio. And it's, it's long term. Of course, we don't expect anything quick, but yeah. So just something different. It's a little scary, but yeah.
So I do not own investment property yet, but my goal is to by the end of the year.
Okay, awesome. And why do you want to own investment property?
Oh, it is such an incredible vehicle for creating equity, long-term sustainable revenue, and really just to create a portfolio because they're not making any more land.
Yeah.
So being able to purchase land, build on it, and have that type of opportunity that can then further more opportunities is kind of like the gift that keeps on giving. It really gives you a chance to anchor in on other opportunities to get revenue and to build your business.
I own investment property, have for several years.
Awesome.
And intend to build and grow more.
Awesome.
Yes.
And then why do you own investment property?
Because it is the fastest, most consistent way to get financial freedom, build wealth, and then help others to do so as well.
I do own investment property in DC.
Okay.
And why? Because I believe in residual income, and I believe in having passive income, and I believe that DC is a great area to have residential property because it's always an influx of people coming in, and I think the market is really steady.
So I do own investment property in my hometown of Louisville, Kentucky. My goal and mission is to ensure that my 5 children each have a home that belongs to them. They don't live in the homes right now. They're just rental properties for Section 8, low-income families. But once I pass, it'll go into a trust, and each one of my children will own a property.
So I don't own investment properties, and it's really because I want to. I mean, I just haven't done it yet, but I've talked about it a lot with my daughter and my son-in-law. And so I think we're going to buy something. My daughter and son-in-law own a house that they've invested in that they rent. And so we said we would do like a next property together, probably on Martha's Vineyard. So it's in the works. I just haven't done it yet.
Okay.
I just sort of bought my dream house. So I kind of been like just living with that for a minute. It hasn't been a year yet, but I will buy something with my kids.
Awesome. That's perfect. And then why do you want to own investment property?
For income that I can make when I'm sleeping, right? I think also to maybe have something I can use, like do some kind of vacation home where I can rent it and use it.
I do own real estate investment property because I feel like it's a great way to diversify your assets, and it provides options and flexibility as well as return on your investment.
Well, I do have one investment property, which I've just turned over to my daughter.
Okay.
And we purchased a building, a 12,000 square foot building. So we just want to have that for generational wealth and to help our children be better than we were.
Awesome. Perfect answer. Thank you so much.